My dear Gulraj, his family members, madam, and my dear friends, colleagues. It's a mixed occasion, I can say. It's happy occasion also, and with a tinge of sadness. It's a happy occasion because one of our colleagues is completing a record year of service, I can say 40 years. Not only seeing the today's trends, even in our generation also very few of our colleagues would be able to complete 40 years. He is also almost 40 years, I think short by 2 weeks. 1 month. Couple of weeks only. So that itself is a record, which is very difficult to emulate or surpass. So first of all, my hearty congrats to him for spending 4 decades in the bank, and because he must have seen, like all of us, lot of changes that day, because as he says, in those days only 2 branches were there. One branch was operating as controlling office also, and from that day, where is Andhra Bank now? I did not tell you, you know it. It has grown into so many zones, 7 zones, so many branches and whatnot. So you are all a witness to that. I will not go into that. Only thing I want to say about Gulraj is, I joined the zone in '86. Since that time I am in touch with him, I have been interacting with him, even though there was no opportunity to work in the same branch or same office. But I never felt, today I was just trying to remember, I have not worked with him in the branch, because we never felt that we have not worked together, because we have been in touch always, even though it was in different branches or different offices. But such is the nature of Gulraj. He will reach out to people, he will be utmost humble, I mean I can say to the point of extremely modest, and all of you who have worked with him, or even if you have not worked with him, who have met him or who have interacted with him, and if the customers also, whosoever have dealt with him, they will vouch for these words that very few people you will come across who are so humble, so modest and down to earth. I mean, sometimes it is embarrassing, I can say from my personal experience, because the other day, even though I was knowing it, today 2 retirements are taking place. Another colleague of us is retiring from Ghaziabad branch, Mukut Bihari Agrawal. So there also the people were saying, but I said I decided to, I was thinking how to make up these 2, because they are in extreme ends. One is Dwarka, other is Ghaziabad. So, but I decided to come to Dwarka. And after that, one fine day, I was just going through the messages. I found one message in WhatsApp from Gulraj. Very emotional and these things with I request you to come and all this. I immediately replied. I said, Gulraj, you are our friend. You need not invite or request or anything. It is our pleasure that we will be part of this function, this farewell function, or you can say the part, whatever way you call it. So then he was very much, and he said, I will come to zonal office to invite you. I said, nothing. This is not at all called for. It is my pleasure, I will be coming. So please don't bother about these formalities. If you want, you can come anytime to meet, that is different, but not for the purpose of inviting. Even then he came all the way and he came to zonal office. Really I was feeling embarrassed, I am telling you. So this is the level of modesty he is having. Really it is very touching nowadays. Very rarely you will find this kind of gestures and this kind of humbleness, modesty. And this is a very good quality, I must say. And this will definitely, it helps in keeping good health, as you are seeing. Even though 4 decades in banking nowadays is the kind of stress, the kind of tensions we are having. Most of us, many of us, they become irritable, they become hypertensive, and so on and so forth. But you can see it's a live example how cool and this modesty, humbleness will help you not only in dealing with customers and all, it will ultimately benefit you also. And I am sure his family members also will be very happy. And definitely today they will be more happy than any of us, because as I said, it is a tinge of sadness that he will not be, we will not be able to meet him and interact with him on daily basis. Of course, nowadays keeping in touch all over phone and all is very easy, but we will not be able to physically meet him. But as we say, today is also the day of handing over him to his family members, I would put it that way. Because so far he was mostly belonging to bank, only for sleeping. We are going to home, and Saturday, Sunday, half day sometimes even Saturday also full day, and Sunday. So more often than not, you are not available to family. Now is the time when madam can, relive the days of post-marriage days or something, that then you that togetherness you can enjoy today. Now onwards. So I wish your children, madam and Gulraj, a very, very happy, healthy, contented, satisfying post-retirement life, I would say. It is not a retired life, I would say. It is a next phase of life, as my friend says, and I believe also. It is just a change, because we have broadly 3 phases. One is when we are born and we grow up and take up a career and enter into the society as an independent, with a job, with a family. That there one phase ends. Second phase is when we start our job and family, and then this day. So this is the most enjoyable and satisfying period, and because you have grown 60 years of old, not old, you have grown 60 years. So with lot of experience, with lot of knowledge, you can spend your quality time for yourself, for your family, for your wife, for your children, and I am very sure you will have a very enriched life ahead. I wish all the best once again to you, family, and your children. They will be, they are, you can make out also, they are very well bonded to each other. So it will be more so in coming days. I wish you all the best and request you to keep in touch, and whenever possible just drop in any of the branches, because you will have plenty of time, and this thing, whenever you feel like any branch, all branches, we have worked in different areas of Delhi, outside Delhi also. So time is no bar. I once again wish, and on behalf of my personal behalf, on behalf of my GM and zonal office staff and all the colleagues in Delhi and elsewhere in the zone, I wish you all the best. This is a small token from.
One more sir, ice breaker.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.